Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. I appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, and subscribes. Today, we're going to be using that Urban Tarot deck. Without further ado, let's see what we need to know for Aquarius. Everything you need to know about me is linked in the description. 18 and up explicit content. All right, the High Priestess is showing itself, so you are on your spiritual journey for sure. As always, though, right? That independence is key for you. This has been coming up for a lot of the signs. The gourmet chef, whether it came out in the pre-show or it came out in the actual reading. The costume designer. So are you going through a transformation? Yep, you're going through a transformation behind the scenes. Strength card is right back on the strength card. Y'all saw it get out of place. Now it's back at the bottom. Gain. So we got the strength in the game. You have more strength in being independent. Don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Don't let nobody trick you out your position, because I am picking up on an opposing force. You could be dealing with a Leo or someone with fire in that chart. This is someone fighting fire with fire. Two opposing forces. All right, we got the strength, and then we got the High Priestess. That was a smooth shuffle, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it. First card out was futility. You have a lot on your plate. You have a lot going on. There's a need to get organized. Ten of Swords. You could be neglecting yourself, or this is people gossiping or talking shit behind your back. Whether you're unaware of not, it was in the recent past. Going out for drinks, celebrating. Yeah, you could have been neglecting yourself in particular. Star card. There you are, though. Showing up in your own reading. Aquarius has checked into the chat. Aquarius has entered the chat. So with the star and the advice for the recent past, whatever you were dealing with, you shook that person, that type, and then you got back into your own energy. Current energy, the sun. Leo all up in your energy as well. Leo has entered the chat. It's saying keep your moves low key. Whatever you're doing, keep it behind the scenes. It's okay to keep it a secret, to keep quiet about it. You could be getting advice from someone about other people or someone else. Look at it from a perspective. Prudence, the Eight of Pentacles, third eye perspective. Whatever situation you were dealing with, you're trying to understand the other side or the other person, or you're trying to understand why. You're the type of person to ask why in the situation, or you're trying to look at it from a different perspective. You're trying to understand their perspective if you are dealing with someone. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be getting the advice. You wouldn't be seeking a solution to the problem. All right, the outcome is peace. Peace what? A peaceful mindset, making peace with the situation. Peaceful new beginnings. The Ace of Cups. Everything is going good. So far, so good. Ace of Cups. Guardian angel, protection. Your cup overfloweth. When you help people out, it's an abundance. You're not helping people out of scarcity, out of resentment. The overflow is what you have to share with others. The Aeon, judgment. Scorpio energy. Scorpio has entered the chat as well. So with the Scorpio energy, the judgment is saying that your vision is clear. It's on point. Meaning, if you see someone, like, you know how they say, treat a king like a treat a queen like a queen and treat a hoe like a hoe. All right, the art card, or I just call it for how I see it. Yeah, I just call it how I see it. Call a spade type shit. Yeah, you seeing it clearly. All right, the art card came out in the advice of the outcome right after the judgment. Accepting the good with the bad, or accepting that ain't nobody perfect, or still allowing yourself to prosper, still allowing yourself to grow, even though there's like a concrete right there, there's a flower still growing, there's still a masterpiece or a mural in the background. So it's saying you're making the best out of your situation, regardless of how it looks, or you are blessed beyond what you know. You also have guardian angels and protection around you. Therefore, you can go ahead and be peaceful and rest upon that, knowing that you're protected, knowing that you're still going to thrive through this. All right, what is the advice? Ace of Swords. When I see this, it's catching flights, not feelings. But this is also support from the universe, letting you know that you're guaranteed to overcome whatever obstacles. You got to move strategically, though. You got to listen to your intuition. You got to be calculated. The game master. The Hanged Man. Wait, delays, Pisces energy. Hold your position. Ace of Wands. Ooh, so something you've been holding off on, it's time to go ahead and indulge in that, whether that may be something that gets you fired up, a passion, a new endeavor, a talent, a gift. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to pull the Rebel deck for Oracle. This is the starter tarot deck. Oh, I saw the star right there. I'm also seeing the tower. Can we get some clarity for Aquarius? The reading overall was positive. Let's see what came out. King of Wands. Departure, journey, advancement into the unknown, alteration, flight, absence, change of residence, traveler, immigration, dark young man. So that's what came out for clarity. This is the Rebel deck. I caught it. It almost came, but I caught it. Okay, this one came. It says make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Confirmations and synchronicities going off in the background. Yeah, I already said everything ought to be calculated. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna pull it no more from that deck. But I did get the confirmation that was correct. Make better fucking choices. You must be calculated. Okay, bet. I got it. Make your next move your best move. Write that down. All right, let's pull a card for each sign. This is going to be for Aquarius, dealing with each sign. All the way from Aries to Pisces. What do we need to know? Some of y'all are overthinking a situation as well. And the way it's not what you say, or it's not how, it's the way you cope with it. Okay. What does Aquarius need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Bear with me as I shuffle. Thank y'all for the love, support, likes, comments, and subscribes. The energy on the all signs can fluctuate on a day-to-day basis. It goes up and down. You never know. You never know. It just depends on what sign you're dealing with and the dominant energy that shows up in the reading. Who's in your energy? Reverse the roles if necessary on any sign. What does Aquarius need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Works. Keep working. The day trader, stay consistent on a day-to-day basis. Keep up that routine because it is working. Now we got the Emperor, Aries energy, dominant energy. 5 of Cups, disappointment at the family house. Stay focused on the end goal. Stay focused on that vision. It's gonna take off quickly. Yeah. Expect people to disappoint you as well. We got 13 people and 3 likes. Make it make sense, y'all. The Emperor and then the Strength, Leo energy. That wasn't a smooth shuffle, so I got to keep shuffling it now. Damn. I was hoping that one was going to go through, but that one didn't go through. Success when it comes to money and dealings. That's about how you treat other people or being fair in a situation. Okay, failure. Yeah, complete the goal. Okay, I don't know who I'm talking to now. Now it's just blurting out random messages. Aquarius dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Yeah, complete the goal. If you don't complete the goal, you will hate yourself later. It's not about them, it's about you. Finish what you started. I don't even know what that means. All right, now it's ready. It's ready now. If you're dealing with an Aries 3 of Wands, they're unstable or they're for everybody. You ain't the only one. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're independent or happy without you. They don't need you or you don't need them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the filmmaker, tunnel vision, stay locked in, the light at the end of the tunnel. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're getting advice from other people about you. Aquarius dealing with the Leo. It's going to be a fight. I knew it. An opposing force. Y'all ain't on the same page fighting fire with fire. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Virgo, you're being divinely guided, or they are, vice versa. You're in alignment. If you're dealing with a Libra, they ain't going to change. They ain't going to budge. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, they're worried or they're struggling financially or they got bad news health-wise and they may need your help. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, a new beginning, the sun, the start of something new. birth of a new experience, joy. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, missed opportunity. Aquarius dealing with an Aquarius, stability, the ace of discs, carrying the weight of the world on their back. If you're dealing with the Pisces, swiftness, quickness, things are going to happen fast or instant communication, instant manifestations. All right, this is the Rebel Deck Game Edition. Got to keep them on their toes, right? So let's get a scenario and the answer, then I'm going to let y'all go. If this is resonating, like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. Everything you need to know about me is in the description. I am in charge of my destiny. Blank will bring me closer to my purpose. What's going to bring you closer to your purpose? Emphasis on the finish what you started. Emphasis on the make your next move your best move. Emphasis on the you are in charge of your own destiny. So one came out. Let's see. That part, that way, air gang, we in this thing. It says, I am in charge of my own destiny. Not giving a fuck what they think will bring me closer to my purpose. I ain't said it. The card said it. That's all I got for the sign of Aquarius. I'll catch y'all on the next one.